All right, your two-phase delivery. So what are your two phases? Your first phase is your stride phase. That's when your front hip leads to front foot strike. That's about three-fourths your delivery. That's about 0.6, 0.7 seconds. The second phase is from front foot strike, your throwing phase. So when you go from a shoulders closed position to pitch release, that's about 0.2, 0.1, 0.2 seconds. All right, so that's 1/4 your delivery. So, you know, most of the studies show how important the stride phase is, the time in the stride phase is to creating propulsion, to putting the trunk in position to delay, to stabilize the base, to really accelerate the trunk. Most of your work is going to be done in the stride phase. So this drill is to help just separate and see how well you're separating. A lot of guys that don't understand the two-phase movements or the delivery, they're going to come through this where we're splitting up both phases. Basically, we're going to go into our leg lift, through our first phase, land in the first phase before we start the second phase. And if we do it right, then we're going to pick up and drive and go into our second phase. A lot of guys that don't have that separation are going to get here and be flying open, right? And what we know through studies that high-velocity pitchers separate these phases better, right? So a high-velocity pitcher is good at, when they come into front foot strike, they're just getting into the cock position. Low-velocity pitchers, when they're coming into front foot strike, they're already open. They're already starting the throwing phase, right? So that's what this drill here is for. It's just a checkpoint. How well am I keeping these phases separated? So that's all you can do. You can do it on flat ground. You can do it on the mound. You'll come set. You'll lift. You'll go forward and down the same rate. Through all the mechanics, we're not going to bring them down here, into front foot strike, where you're just cocking your arm. And if I land it well, then I'm going to start the second phase. If not, I'll start it again until I get it right, right? Then I'll lift and drive and go to the throwing phase. So you can do it dry, or you can do it with the throw. But do not go from the stride phase to throwing phase if you haven't optimally landed your stride phase first before moving forward. So that's your two-phase delivery.